From there, we go to Scott Hall and Kevin Nash, basically leaving. They decided that they were going to sign with WCW. They got guaranteed money. They got like a third of the dates. They were going to have to work Nitro. They were going to have to work pay-per-views. There might be a sporadic house show, but the house show schedule was going to be way different from what they were used to doing when they were traveling the miles. They were going to be able to be at home with their family and count their money. And basically, that's what they were going to do. One of the biggest things that happened with Scott Hall and Kevin Nash on their last show, which was a house show from Madison Square Garden, they had Triple H versus Razor Ramon as like one of the undercard mid-main event matches, and the main event match that was supposed to send everybody home happy, Diesel versus Shawn Michaels in a steel cage. Shawn Michaels had gone to Vince McMahon and basically asked, like, hey, once this is all over, can we, like, say goodbye? Could we do something special? And Vince asked Shawn, is this important to you? Shawn says, yes, it is. So he says, hey, do what you got to do. So Triple H, Razor, they come down to the ring after Diesel and Shawn. They get into the ring. Everybody thinks it's going to be some sort of a schmoz thing. And they hug. They come together. They hug one last time. They do the Kliq symbol together. They all join hands. They bow to the crowd. They're all saying thank you, and they appreciate it. Most of the fans there love what's going on. Some are confused, thinking like they're turning babyface or something like that. They're like joining a new stable. It's a New York crowd, so I think most of them even know what's going down from reading the sheets at the time. But they ask Undertaker, and Undertaker's, he says, yeah, I worked there. Yeah, I got some thoughts about it. And they don't like straight up ask him like, what were your thoughts? But he just says like, yeah, I didn't like it. And Cody Rhodes says that for somebody his age, that was fucking awesome. That was really cool to see the other side of the curtain inside the ring there. For somebody that's been in the business, it was exposing the business. And I think there was so many people backstage that had their feelers hurt about this, whether at the time I would think it would be like Bam Bam Bigelow, who wasn't named. I'm just throwing that out there. That Vince had to, do something to rattle it out. When it comes down to it, Shawn Michaels and, scratch that. When it comes down to it, we've got Scott Hall and Kevin Nash. They're not showing up to work tomorrow. They're going home and resting up and waiting for WCW to bring them in for something. So you've only got Shawn, who's carrying the belt. They can't really do anything to him. So Triple H, who's just a mid-carder guy around like the Intercontinental title picture, I guess you can say. He probably held the title twice at that time. He's the one that ends up eating shit with this whole curtain call situation. Basically, he was told he was going to win the 1996 King of the Ring. He lost the King of the Ring in the first round to Jake the Snake Roberts. Everybody always tells the story that Triple H is going to win the 1996 King of the Ring, which kind of fit the storyline at the time. But nobody ever talks about how big of a boost it was to the company. I don't think Stone Cold Steve Austin gets the big he got if he doesn't win that.